Programang ito ay rated SPG. Striktong patnubay at gabay ng magulang ang kailangan. Maaaring may masiselang tema, lengguwahe, karahasan, sexual, horror o droga na hindi angkop sa mga bata.
Hi everyone, thank you for tuning into my channel today. 24/7, awesome today. Mia goes back. She sees that time capsule where it shows what happens in the past, or in the future, and she really doesn't believe it. She thinks her best friend bought that at some store. She thought, it was a joke, a hoax. So when a friend comes over, she's asking her, "What's this?" And her friend's like, "I don't know what that is. What is it?" So they start looking at all these titles, and she sees the first picture, and she's all, "That's you, Mia. That's you." And she's like, "Oh no, that's not me." So they decide they'll wait for that day. Later on, Cristina, a doctor's gonna get killed. So they're gonna find out, see what happens tomorrow. So when she goes to work, she's doing her normal things. Christina's in the laboratory, and she's kind of like talking to the other doctor about the virus that the mosquitoes have, and why are they making all this thing that can kill people within 10 days, I believe. And the other doctor's like, "Well, we're just gonna let you go." So they kind of like told her, "This is your last day working here." So when she's going out, they make her lift her arms, and they do a security check of her, make sure that she has nothing on her. But she actually got a vial with the mosquito strapped to her leg under her dress, so they don't see it. Now she brings that out, and she calls one of her friends, and she wants him to drop it off at her professors that she went to school with, to see if he can make an antidote and see what this virus is. The guys in the black van see it, that work for the crooked owner of the company who's making the virus, and wants to make it go viral and start killing people so he can make an antidote. So just like in the first scene, the guy's running up on top of the tower, getting chased. They get in a fight. They kill him. So the next thing, Christina's passed out in the van because they drugged her, so she fell asleep. And when she wakes up, she runs to the hospital, and that's where she sees Mia. Mia fights the guys off. They throw that pot with a big pot or with a tree in it and smacks the guy. He's knocked out, so she fights him. They get Cristina in the doctor's office, or in the hospital, and she notices, "Hey, this is kind of real, the stuff I was watching." So she remembers about someone being shot. So they go to the bridge after, her and her best friend, and they find the dead person up on the bridge. So they're like, "Ooh, this is for real. This is really happening." So they go back, and they're like, "We gotta save Cristina. They're gonna kill the doctor." So they Maya sneaks in, puts her in a wheelchair, takes her out, puts her in a taxi, and then she takes her to another hospital so they can't kidnap her again and kill her. Now the head guy at the lab, he's sending people out trying to find Mia, or anybody else that was there to rescue her. He wants to interview them all. So Mia sees the license plate number of the van that she memorized from the night before, sneaks down the corner. The van's following her, sneaks out. Those guys get out. She ends up assaulting them, fighting them off, and telling them to leave Cristina. "What do you want with her?" And runs away. And pretty much that's the end of today's show. This show is great. It's an awesome show. Please tune in next Sunday and we'll discuss what's going to be happening next week. So have a great day. Mabuhay, and we'll talk to you later.